Hi everybody. I didn't actually end up painting the other day because I couldn't find the gloves and I really didn't want to use the ones I had just because they're not that great quality. What I did end up doing was I cleaned her again with the isopropyl alcohol and then rinsed her off in hot water. And I'm just hoping that's good enough. If I am going to venture into painting her today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow just because it's already getting around midday. Although being spring, the sun is starting to stay out longer, which is so nice. It means I'll have more sun during the day. But I just thought I'd come on and I wanted to show you some clothes I got. Now these I've got at various times. I didn't get them this weekend or anything. I got them over the last few months. I got this, and this most recently, all from Big W, and they're all new. They're all like spring line stuff. And then I got these sort of at the beginning of winter, and they were all on sale in the winter sales. Well, I should say autumn, the beginning of autumn. I sort of just say winter and summer for Australia because they're pretty much just the same. That's spring and summer. Summer tends to get hotter, but it's kind of only like maybe a few really hot days during summer. Otherwise, spring and summer are pretty similar in Australia. And then you sort of got winter and autumn. Again, pretty similar. There's obviously that transition time between seasons. It doesn't become September and then get hot. It takes a week or so, a week or two or three sometimes. Usually within the first month of each season, it gets to the temperatures you expect it to be. Anyway, that's really. I know a lot of people have weather as small talk, but I'm actually really interested in the weather. I find it really interesting, quite captivating stuff. But yeah, so this obviously is all for my big baby girl that I'll show you. I've just opened her up. This thing needs a clean, needs some vacuuming. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's really dusty. I'll probably vacuum it and then maybe put it in the wash because it comes off easily enough. Like, this is just string. I can take that string off of there and then take this off the bar. But yeah, so back to baby. Here she is, chilling out. She's had this pacifier on for like 7 months. You know how it is. Sometimes you just don't feel like playing with them or handling them or changing them, and that's what I've been like this winter. I've been a bit meh, but I think I'm gonna get back into them. Definitely. I definitely want a little Caucasian newborn, and Robert and I have spoken about it, and we are gonna put some money aside each month so I can get her rooted by somebody else, because I have tried rooting and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get the hang of it. Even using a needle that had a little indicator of what way I was meant to hold it against the hair didn't work for me. I just couldn't get it done. So I'm probably going to send her off to be rooted by somebody. And I want her to be blonde again. I know it sounds silly, but I kind of want to make another Violet. If you watched my channel from the beginning, Violet was my very first reborn that I got when I was 18 or 19. I'm pretty sure I was 18. So that's going on 9 years now. We're close to 9 years. And she got damaged very soon after I bought her, and when I started getting back into reborns again a few years ago, I ended up getting rid of her. I tried to strip her to see if she was salvageable, like she was rooted and painted and all that kind of stuff, and she was the much harder vinyl that used to be used. I mean, a Bountiful Baby vinyl is probably harder than most vinyls that you'll get. And it's harder than this, like much, much harder. It was very hard vinyl. And I thought, well, if it is, I could probably even just get some, vinyl glue, like the stuff you use to fix vinyl floors and things like that, and put that on her head and then just give her painted hair or applicated hair. But it didn't work. It was just too really unsalvageable. And that was a real pity because she was a limited edition kit of only 500. And given the age of the kit and how rare she would have been, if she wasn't damaged, she would have been worth a lot of money. She would have been a doll that if I could have repainted her and done her up, I could have got a fair bit for her, well into the thousands. But that was not the case. So she's gone, and I ended up selling her sister Isolde, that ended up being her replacement at the time of her damage. The person who damaged her pretty much just made me another reborn for $100. I was like, I'm not paying any more than that. I mean, you've just destroyed my reborn. So she was good, and she made me another reborn for fucking really cheap. I mean, it was really, $100. A kit is $100. I mean, come on. So she did that. It was very good, and they were just, they were old kits. I liked them both. Violet was a really nice kit. She was really well made, but she was 3/4 limbs, and of course we have our full quarter limbs now, which is this baby's got 4 quarter or full limbs, and little Isolde as well was 3/4, but her limbs were weird. They were very much out of proportion and just not very realistic looking. So she got sold to someone who actually seemed like she really liked her. She originally told me she had plans to reroot her with brown hair, but when she got her, she was actually quite chuffed. She kept her blonde. So yeah, and I'm thinking this baby Evangeline will be my, I suppose, new Violet. I'm not sure if I'll call her Violet. I probably won't. I probably won't. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. If you guys want to comment for any new names for Violet 2.0, give it a go. She's going to be the Evangeline kit. She is going to be reborn Caucasian and blonde. I don't mind mixing names from different races and cultures. So, throw them to me. Throw them out there. This little girl's name is Nora, but I don't know if I like that name. I don't know. So if you want to come up with names for this little girl too, I was thinking maybe Poppy. I mean, Poppy's a very cute name. What do you think? Really? Engage with me. Again, I'm going to have my Instagram either on the screen or in the description, if not straight away, sometime soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.